So, the startup entrepreneur. You've got loads of ideas. These are the characteristics. So you can start to go, oh, where do I fit? You've got loads of ideas, lots of energy, and little focus. You know, these are the people that, I still attend workshops, but there are people who are serial workshop attendees, and it's like they're going to every single workshop that they can, trying to get the next idea. They think they're going to get something that's going to unlock everything for them. So they're just jumping from opportunity to opportunity. It's like they're digging holes, and they don't quite understand is once you pick a hole that you start digging on, the best thing that you can do if you think, hey, this has got the best opportunity for success, is to keep digging till you get to the gold. Whereas a lot of the startup entrepreneurs, they'll sit there and they'll just dig 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, and then you look across this field and there's just holes everywhere, but they've never really gone deep on anything. Oftentimes they're trying to please everyone and they're very unclear with the target market. They don't know who it is that they're trying to serve. When they do get work, they're chasing to get work. Oh, then they win the work, then they're doing the work, chasing the work, and it's just like this seesaw of trying to get work, and then once you get the work, doing the work, because they're kind of at the core of it all. The biggest leverage point you've got when you're a startup entrepreneur is yourself. And it's okay to be where you are now. Recognize what that leverage point is, because stages 1, 2, and 3 are hard work. It takes a lot of work to move through that. The objective of stage 1 is to get your minimum viable product. Think of all of your ideas, pick out which one's got the best legs, get it to a point where you can take it to market, and then start to sell it and get some cash flow. This is where a lot of people stumble. They sit there and they're thinking about trying to get automated cash flow, trying to do this, try to do that. But you need to get cash flow to fund your overhead expenses. You need to put a roof over your head, you have to put food on your table, and you've got to provide for your family or whatever you need to do. So you need to meet that objective first. You can't focus on systemizing your business and all that type of thing if you're worried about if you're going to meet the bills or not. So the first stage is to get that. Some of the hacks that I used to get through this stage is make sure that you focus on your best idea. Create a plan to deliver value. Once you identify who your target market is, think about what it is that you can give them that is going to create the value. And later on, when the time is right, you can't lead a team unless you've got a plan. So at least start the planning early stages now. When we bring it back to outsourcing, if you're in stage 1, don't think about hiring 15 people over in the Philippines. Think about hiring one who can maybe help you with some busy work. Stuff that's chewing up your time that just gets you to step out. And for that first person, don't hire someone like you. The last thing you need is another good idea. You've already got tons of good ideas. You need someone who can help you with execution. Now the super pro hack is you need to get your golden child. So once you've got a minimum viable product, get one client or your first client and make them a success story. Absolutely over-deliver for them. Go above and beyond, get them as your case study and your proof that you can deliver the goods. That's really what you want to do in stage 1. Then you move through to stage 2. At this point in time, you want to, the characteristics of a proven entrepreneur is you're trying to make everybody happy at this point in time. Oftentimes all the clients that come through, you're trying to overserve and people get stuck in this idea that it's a bad idea to swap time for dollars. Oh yeah, but the rich, they don't swap time for dollars. What you need to think about is where you are. Like I said, that first stage is getting the cash flow together. And at the start, you swap time for dollars. You might even be working for someone else to get at least cash flow through the door, because you have to do that. And then you build up your little thing on the side, or do what you need to deliver value. You can't get through that. You have to get money in the door. Cash flow is the biggest thing that will fuel every business. At this time, you're doing all of the roles. You're jumping into marketing, you're jumping into fulfillment, you're doing finance, you're doing legal, you're doing everything in the business. You are, I don't know if you've ever seen that Rich Schefren diagram, he called it the U diagram. You're right in the middle, and then you've got all of the tasks surrounding you that need to be done in the business. It's like an org chart, but your name is on every single role. And of course you can't get everything done because you're jumping around. At this time, the business owner and the entrepreneur focuses on gross profit. They focus on gross, not profit. So what they think, the solution to my problem is if I make more sales. I need to go out there, and they think I need more leads so I can make more sales. And they think it's the aim of the game is as long as we get enough cash through the door as possible, then I can figure it out. But the thing is, if you magnify something that's not working, if the numbers aren't sound to start with, if your numbers don't stack up, just getting more leads through the door and more work might not solve your problems. You need to make sure that there's enough profit there. The objective in this level is to make sure that you build the undeniable proof that you can deliver and over-deliver for your clients. You know, you get those case studies, you get the testimonials, you position yourself as the expert. No matter what business you're in, you should be doing this. And then you want to gain lead flow. Once you start to build your position up as an expert, work will then start coming to you. When we set up Melbourne SEO Services, it took a couple of years before I got to a point where the lead flow just happened naturally now. We've built up enough momentum that the leads start coming through. And all business, you go through these different stages. Once you get to the complete entrepreneur, you can start up a new business and you can skip through those first few stages a little bit more quickly. But initially, you need to go through the stages.